In the quiet town of Moscow, Idaho, the sense of security was shattered by an incident that would echo through the community and beyond. It all began on the morning of November 13, 2022, when four University of Idaho students, Chapin, Madison Mogen, Xana Kernodle, and Kaylee Goncalves, were found dead in their off-campus residence, victims of a brutal crime that left the nation captivated by the mystery of what could have led to such a tragedy. As news spread, an unusual figure entered the spotlight: Brian Kohberger. Who is Brian Kohberger, and how did he become linked to what is now known as the Idaho 4 case? Brian was a PhD student studying criminology at Washington State University, just a few miles from the University of Idaho campus. His academic focus was on the mindsets and behaviors of criminals, making his connection to the crime particularly chilling yet intriguing. Authorities, amid their exhaustive investigation, eventually homed in on Kohberger. His presence on surveillance footage, coupled with crucial DNA evidence, placed him at the heart of the investigation. As more pieces of the puzzle emerged, law enforcement focused on building a case that tied Kohberger to these heinous acts. The forensic evidence that implicated Kohberger included DNA found at the crime scene matching samples obtained from him. Further inquiries revealed his frequent visits to the vicinity of the victim's residence, painting a picture of a man seemingly methodically observing his targets. Yet he had no direct connections to the victims, raising questions about his motives and whether his academic pursuits were sinisterly intertwined with his actions. As Brian Kohberger stood charged, the case developed into a broader examination of criminal behavior and the paths people choose to take in life. The arrest granted some relief to the bereaved families and community, offering hope that justice would ultimately prevail. But it also left behind a trail of unanswered questions, prominent among them: why? What drives an individual to commit such acts? This case forces us to confront grim realities about human nature, societal safety, and the balance between studying criminal psychology and living among those it seeks to understand. As the case unfolds in the justice system, the eyes of the world remain fixed, not just in pursuit of accountability for these tragic losses, but in the hope of discovering insights that might prevent future tragedies of a similar nature.